Hello folks, here with another little update. I want to tell you guys about the release date. Alright, this building here is not accessible. It took me about an hour tops to make through MC Edit. And I can finish off this city and just top it off with all these buildings here. But it's going to be, the fun value of it's going to drop the more you fill up the city with these giant blocks. Because, you can't do anything with them. So I have to make accessible buildings with different floors. And I got to try to make it as, as detailed as possible on the inside. So it makes it a little more fun. And that is what is time consuming. Because to do that, you got to spend quite some time working on it. And then you could throw her into the city. Yeah, so when will this city be done? Well, as you can see, I'm traveling through a giant empty spot here. This big old empty spot. I still got to fill her up with buildings and whatnot. I could cheat and just add a giant mountain right here, but, it's going to be smaller than I anticipated. I want this city to be larger than the lower district and larger than the upper district. Upper district's the smallest, then you go to lower, medium, this Vecter city being the largest. And I still got to fill out with a bunch of buildings here. I might just make it smaller buildings here with some row homes, whatever you want to call them, townhouses, blah, blah, blah. Quarantine zone, still working on it. This is the entrance area. That right there is a diesel generator. I don't know if I'm going to keep that in there. Watch your ears. Pretty annoying, actually. Yeah. Alleyway, a bunch of buildings. As for charging $1 for this map, I have a lot of buddies, of course, on various areas and various servers, etc. A lot of them keep telling me, to sell Vecter as an extension to NewCraft. Like, release NewCraft with this new rail system and the plot line and the storyline and everything. Release it as version 2. But release Vecter as an extension that you have to pay $1 for. Well, I put up a poll, and quite a few people said sure, but a lot more people said no, mainly because they don't have any means to pay that $1. And I can relate to that, because for the longest of time I had no means to pay for anything online, because PayPal, credit cards, a lot of people lack that. And I know the target audience for Minecraft is usually the younger crowd as opposed to the older crowd, and it's harder to get your hands on credit cards, etc. So it's understandable in that sense. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Probably not going to release it what I meant is I'm probably going to release it for free, because of that fact. But yeah. So that's that. Another thing to add. I'm looking to actually revamp this area of the city, the upper district. Because I look at this and I see it sticking out of the ground. No sidewalks. Sticking out of the ground. Sidewalk ends with a hole here and a freaking wall. And a giant drop right here, that's safe. Bus station, that's kind of odd. Gonna add a bus up here, I guess. The garbage bins are orange now because I changed the texture pack again. And the worst part is, look at this. Okay. I have to fix this because this is not even done. So I want to spend a good day and just add some sidewalks and edit this area so it looks a little better, because compared to the lower district and especially Vecter, this place is starting to look very ancient. And these buildings, man, these ones are one of the first ones I built. This one's the first one I built here. I built this one actually mining resources. I had to smelt all that stone there. And, yeah, she's the first one I ever made. This is where everything started. Then I built her, and then I built that, and then I built this, and I built that, and that big guy over there. This I built actually mining resources. It took me quite some freaking time, and they didn't even come out nice either. So, yeah, I'm going to revamp this portion of the city and make it look a little better. Like, look at this. The frick is a giant hole? Bunch of flowers? Okay. But yeah, revamp this. I'm going to spend a day and revamp this. I'm also going to fix up, this rail system and finish it off. And I'm going to cut off Vector City for now because I mean it's not completed. And I'm going to upload this as an update, like version 1.99, I guess, because 2.0 is coming out when Vector is released. And version 1.99 is going to have a revamped upper district. You know, sidewalks, looks a little better. It's going to have the rail system, the storyline for the upper district, and the lower district. It's going to have the storyline for both. And that's going to be my little release for now, until Vector is done.